Welcome back to Midnight Train. Today we're starting the final chapter, or otherwise known as Chapter 4. Let's get into it. Neil was just about to explain to us what crime he committed, and it left us off on a cliffhanger. Thank goodness we didn't have to wait long. Luna, I don't want to hide it from you anymore. It's time to tell you about my crime. I know I should have told you sooner. Maybe you won't see me the same anymore, but I think it's fair to tell you. The truth is that Luna? Don't you want to hear it? Oh, I guess this isn't the right time. You're still affected by what happened with Celine. It's understandable. I thought it'd be a good idea to tell you before entering the last building, since right now we don't have a time limit. But the right time will be when you're ready to hear it. Too much has happened, right? So, a cliffhanger and then not getting to say anything. That's tragic. Everything's going to be okay, Luna. You'll see. Celine taught us that we should always be optimistic. Oh, welcome to hell. Ah, the train stopped. It's time to face the final building. It looks like a prison. Or rather, the last prison. I want to tell you something before we enter. Thanks for giving me a reason to keep going. If it weren't for you, I would have given up on the other buildings. But now I feel like I have to keep moving forward no matter what happens. I must do it for you and the others. Thank you, really. Yeah, this building looks like a prison. For better or worse, this will be the last time our pocket watches will reset. Let's find that stupid train. We weren't allowed to judge our past sins, neither ours nor anyone else's. Did you write something? Do you hate what the Midnight Express does? That's a complicated question. All the people I've met here have turned out to have a good heart despite committing a crime. However, the train must have also trapped many people who caused harm in our world. I can't deny that. I'm sure most of the people who ended up here were corrupt criminals without any kind of morals or goodness. Unfortunately, most criminals are like that. But answering your question, yes, I hate what the Midnight Express does. I'll always defend that everyone should have a fair trial. Speaking of the train, there's something I don't quite understand. If the purpose of the train is to catch criminals, why do they give us a chance to escape? It doesn't make any sense. Well, we better get going before we lose more time. This is some pretty, strange foreshadowing, but what if Luna made this? Dear passengers, do you deserve to go back to the real world? Is the train communicating with us? I don't know if I deserve to go back to the real world, but I'm not gonna let a train decide that for me. Hello, save box. My favorite. Fog rolling in. Huh, what is this? The room's filled with gas. I can't breathe. Dang it. Let's get out of here as soon as possible. Why are you going so slow? Are you feeling unwell? If this start to run out of air, we must run and find a way out. Luna, why? Ah, the good old Princess Carrie. Oh, I didn't see those spikes there. I don't think we can, go that way. So, that's tragic. Let's go. Hello, spikes of murder. I really hope this is the right way. Go! The room was getting darker, more red. It was messing with my concentration. Alright, we know the right way to go. Triple spike means it's the right way. All right. Cough, cough, cough. Yeah, no kidding. We did it. Are you okay? We just entered the building and I'm already exhausted. I imagine that this prison would be much worse. Luna, were you going slow on purpose? Don't tell me you were planning. No, it doesn't matter, it can't be. Let's keep going, we can't stop now. I'm having a really bad foreshadowing that Luna caused this. Dear passengers, is it fair to go out to the real world while they stay here? They? Is it referring to Diana, Apollo, and Celine? What is truly unfair is that they are trapped here. We're gonna find a way to get them out of here. I don't like when I'm seeing through the bars. Maybe that's where we'll end up. If we fail. Wait, it's not real. It's just a realistic figure of Celine. I can't look at it even if it's fake. A guillotine, just looking at it gives me chills. A wooden stake used to execute witches in the past. It's a bucket full of blood. Nice. I'm sure a vampire would love that. Strange machine. This is probably gonna have, yes. If you see a switch on a wall, you press it. Oh. Let's use this blood bucket to put out the water. We can't go through here. Wait a second. Art is subjective, but this is gross, no matter how you look at it. There are several marks on the wall. Huh. The school disappeared. The school disappeared. Are those actually fake? Who knows? I'm tired of this. It'll be the number on this wall. I should have memorized it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 22. You got a wooden cylinder. Let me see it. Yes. This is gonna end up as a Did it work? Let me examine the cylinder again. Oh, there's a key inside. Here you go. Oh, it's a black key this time. Black key equals black gear. You gotta look at your context clues. That probably leads to the other prisoners who are dead. That key does not look black, it looks silver. The game lies. I wish these instruments had never been invented. Of course, if there's a switch, you always press it. We've already pressed the switch. You got a skull. Oh, a red skull. Guess the guillotine doesn't matter, all that. Oh. A realistic figure is Celeste. That's tragic. All right. Tragic. Such a tragedy. Let's go through this door we can go through. 108. Oh, another disturbing room. There's a number written all over the place. 108. I don't know what that could mean. Any ideas? Luna? Luna? What's wrong? Does this number have a special meaning for you? She's making that strange expression again. 108. Maybe it's the day her parents died. August 10th? I have no idea. Let's get out of here. We should remain calm before we go back in there. More weird machines. This place is dangerous, don't separate. Okay. We have already pressed this switch. I wonder what this chain is for. I feel like the guillotine's meant to be for, It isn't a good idea to go back there. Where else would we go? Oh. Wow, I forgot Celeste is there. That's horrible. What happened? The room changed. Oh. Must be the grave of her two parents. Dear Nolan, why should he have a second chance? This is a question I've asked myself many times. I already know that. I also saw them in a mirror in the previous prison while I was with Celine. The mirror reflected our crimes. Celine saw herself surrounded by jewels and I saw these girls. That's how I realized I was here for my crime. Let's say that I killed them. But it isn't that simple. I killed them, but at the same time I'm not a murderer. It's a long story, that's what I wanted to tell you earlier. But it doesn't matter now. This building is different compared to the others. This train is trying to mentally torture us by making us remember our crimes and insecurities. Since we were about to escape, it's trying to make us surrender. But no matter how cruel this torture is, we must stay strong. I noticed that all of this is affecting you a lot. But that is what the train is trying to achieve. Don't give up. I don't know what that number means to you, but don't let that get to you now. I won't let this affect me either. Keep fighting. Then I wonder what Luna sees. It's probably terrifying. Oh, there are many books in here. If you don't mind, I'd like to examine them. There could be useful information in one of them. It won't take me long. Meanwhile, can you examine the room? Luna, please don't get too far from me or do anything dangerous. It's a bottle with suspicious liquid. It's a garbage can. You prefer not to look inside. The word incinerator is written on this door. Luna? The incineration has been activated. Incineration? Don't tell. Dang it. Why'd you go in there? I'll find a way to stop the incinerator. I promise. Hang in there. Save Luna before time runs out. Luna? Why are you being suicidal now of all times? There's nothing in the pond. There's a rope tied to a tree. A gloomy looking tree. Teddy bear on the swing. Small fish swimming in the pond. Beautiful tree whose leaves are an intense color. Oh, forget-me-not vase. Screwdriver time. Do you dare look under the bookshelf? Here we go. Oh, he's facing his crimes. Coward. I'm not a coward. You're the coward. Let's put it on this noose. A few drops will kill any living being. Gotta kill the fish. Do we need flowers? There will be. Here's some withered flowers. The real question is, where do we find a representation of a fish? Oh yes, dig through trash. Maybe you'll find my soul. Ugh, rotten fish. It's still not over, but at least we solved the puzzle. Incineration has stopped. I did it. I must reunite with Luna. I hope she's okay. Luna, why are you suicidal? I thought I wouldn't be able to see. This time I was worried. Why do you go inside the incinerator? I'm too tired. I can't think clearly. I need to get some rest or this building will end up killing us. You should rest too. Being inside the incinerator must have been stressful. Let's sit there. Do you want an apple? They're the ones Celine gave us. They probably don't taste very good, but at least they'll help us recharge our energy. Hey Luna, are you afraid to know what my crime is? I don't know what image you have of me, but I'd really like to know who I really am. I want you to know because I appreciate you. I know it's difficult to hear the truth sometimes, but we must accept it. Are you ready to hear my story? I try to be brief since we don't have much time for stories after all. I guess it started when my parents died in an accident when I was little. We were walking through an area under construction and the foundations began to collapse. My parents used their bodies to protect me and I managed to survive. Since then, I started living with my uncle. My uncle was a sinister man, nothing like my father, but he was the only family I had left. We had a very weird relationship. We were like two strangers living in the same house. We hardly ever spoke. My situation was difficult, but one day, everything got even more complicated. Ooh, flashback. How boring. What should I do? Neo-Latin. Child edition. It doesn't matter. Everything I do is useless. My face still hurts. Why did they have to punch me in the face? I hate going to school. I don't want to go to that place anymore. Ever since moving here to live with my uncle, I couldn't make any friends because I'm always sad. They're always laughing at me. Why are they so cruel? I guess it doesn't matter anymore. I'll just let them beat me until they get tired. It's better that way. I miss my parents. And my uncle is scary. He only talks to me to say I'm a nuisance. Nobody cares about me. Why did my parents save me? I wish I died with them. At least then I wouldn't be all alone. I want to disappear. Disappear, 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 please. There was a full moon tonight. How beautiful. I adore the moon. I could spend hours looking at it. It's a dim light that shines in the darkness of the night. I wish I could reach it. I wonder if that's possible. I only see darkness. Will I ever find the moon that will light up my life? Well, that's some foreshadowing there. Oh, I could keep reading the astronomy book I borrowed from the library. The universe is so big. Maybe there is a place where I can be happy. But I'm too hungry. I don't think I can concentrate. Lately, my uncle only gives me 2 pieces of bread to eat. Now I think about it, it's already dinner time. My uncle must have left my food on the table. Maybe there'll be decent food for me. I should go to the kitchen before he throws my food away. Huh. Wait a second. Astronomy book. Sewing. A teddy bear. Huh. Was the Midnight Express made for him? The sound of a clock makes me nervous. I always hear it from my room. That's some intense foreshadowing. Wow. Wine bottle. Well. I've been very hungry lately. Could you give me something else? Neil Lawton, what is the rule that you must meet to live in my house? I shouldn't talk to you, nor should I be a bother. Correct. I feed you every day, and you even have your own room. If it weren't for me, you'd be at the Steamforts orphanage. And yet you dare to complain, you should be ashamed. I'm sorry, please forgive me. When my useless brother died, I knew that I'd have to take care of his son. You're just a nuisance to me. That's why I don't want to talk to you or spend money on you, but unfortunately, I am obliged to take care of you. Tell me, Neil, can you remind me what you are? I am someone pathetic, miserable, useless. I'm glad that you still remember our last conversation. That's why you're pathetic, miserable, and useless, like your father. That's what everyone thinks about you. Repeat it one more time, that way you remember it better. I'm pathetic, miserable, useless. Again. Well. Good, at least you know how to obey. Hope you're already thinking about your future. Once you're of legal age, I won't let you stay at this house. Enough. Eat your piece of bread and go to sleep. You can't leave a room today either, do you understand? And remember, don't ever talk to me again. Well then. What should I do? I can't sleep, I'm too hungry. I need to eat. It's already late. Maybe my uncle's already sleeping. Just a little bit. Or you could go out this window. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh. More time, I'm tired of waiting. No, I beg you, I'll be able to return it soon. Wait. My uncle just killed a man. No, I must return to my room. I'm scared. So scared. What should I do? I need to tell someone. Because I'm pathetic, miserable, useless. No one will believe someone like me. If I try to say something, he'll kill me. He'll kill me. I don't want to be here. I don't want to live here. Please save me again. I don't know what to do. Help. Huh. My uncle is the main suspect of that crime, and he was investigated by the police. However, they didn't find any conclusive evidence to convict him. Only a night testimony could have been helpful. But when I took the stand to testify, I lied. I said I didn't see anything and my uncle was found not guilty. That was my crime. Perjury. Unfortunately, the story doesn't end there. Our crime had dire consequences. After the trial, my uncle ran away and abandoned me. My neighbors decided to take me in. They were kind people who took good care of me, even though I was always depressed. During the years I lived with them, I started to feel a bit of happiness again. But several years later, I saw an article on the front page of a newspaper that surprised me. 2 sisters were murdered. The main suspect was my uncle. And just like that, the first time, there was no conclusive evidence to convict him, but I knew he was guilty. I'm also guilty of the death of those 2 girls. If I'd told the truth when they interrogated me about the first murder, my uncle would have been convicted and those girls would still be alive. I killed them. I killed those girls. They are dead because of me. I decided to go and search my uncle so that I could confess to the police what I saw through the window that day. I wanted my uncle to pay for it, but someone found him before me. Blackgear, the organization that kills criminals who haven't been caught by the police. Because of Blackgear, I couldn't make my uncle pay for his crimes the way he truly deserved. My uncle will never feel the pain and guilt I felt. That's why I can't forgive Blackgear. Since then, I've been secretly investigating the organization. I decided to become a detective because I wanted to be someone who reveals the truth. I don't want to hide anymore. I want to capture criminals like my uncle and prevent more suffering. I know it's ironic, but it's the only way to make up for the damage I've caused. That was my story. Sorry it feels a bit long. Luna, what's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? I don't think it would shock you that much. Wait, 2 girls. Did Luna have sisters? Don't think so. Luna, I don't understand anything. What's up with you? You've been acting really weird. You've been acting really strange since we arrived in this prison. I think we've had enough rest. It's time to keep advancing, I guess. Huh. She's hiding something. Well, we found a save box. And what a creepy place. I feel like I go insane at any moment. Oh, now it's gonna go through Luna's past. As said, I think we'll leave off here. This prison is definitely worse than the other 4. Definitely has more of that horror vibe going for it. Really enjoying this chapter so far. I hope you've all enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. If you didn't, you're still here. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. As always, goodbye.